Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always seen. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
You got it!
Take two. I think
Boom! We're late.
Woo!
Dang, Peterson touched the right buttons, and we'll do it right the first time, right?
We had such an amazing intro. You can't even imagine the intro we had 5 minutes ago. It was great. And then I was cruising through Facebook, and I could not find it anywhere on Facebook. And so, yeah, now I can find it. Here we go.
Does that make sense? Does this noise make sense now?
No.
Or is it just noise?
I can barely hear it. Sounds like noise.
So dumb. Whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever. Wah, wah. Jeremy, we need a new guy to start the show.
I know, Jeremy.
I'm kidding.
Right. Emotional errors. 100%.
And then I'm gonna.
Hey, don't put those on our show though. What those look like?
No, they don't look like eyeballs. They look like eyeballs.
Oh, Jonathan adjusted his head again.
I need one like that.
Jonathan's got goblin ears today. Yeah. So it's even funnier now because we started and he came on. He had goblin ears. Then he adjusted, and we started the show. So we thought, and we went 48 minutes into the show, or maybe 5, and
3.
His head was adjusted. So we're explaining to. So now it's funny nonsense now.
No, it's
Jeremy Downs, good to see you, brother.
Hey, we are we're the Jonathan, Mark, and Andrea show, and we are here to tell you, like we are every Monday, what's going on in our world. And so, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And I have a whole list of freaking shout outs. But first of all, let me tell you this.
The show will be shout outs because we were at an event this weekend.
Let me just tell you, first of all, that we know why we get to do this. Thank you to the service members and first responders that have committed their lives, time, sweat, blood, limbs, and families to give us the freedoms that allow us to do what we do daily.
Boom.
Yeah, let's do that. And so with that in mind, I'm going to start us out, because I'm going to talk more later about what we did on Saturday, but I want to just do a big old shout out to everybody who was at the Operation Zero event this last week, 2 days ago, at Veterans Lake in Ramsey, Minnesota, who helped Operation Zero have an amazing day. It wasn't even like the nicest weather day in the world. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. But there were an awful lot of people there. And do I have the name right, Peterson? Is it Christina?
Yeah, Miss Christina Dolan.
Perfect. Christina Dolan, who is the face of all of the planning, recruiting, operating. She did a great job. So thank you, Operation Zero, for letting us be a part of your day. It was good times. It was good times, good times.
It was like a serious kumbaya time. I mean, here's the deal. We go in and we want to support other organizations. We want to show a force, boots on the ground. We bring our people. We're going to represent. But everything we do and while we're there is 100% there to support that organization. And it was amazing. People were coming and dropping little trinkets of opportunity in our bucket, and again, that's stuff that we give back. And but they're pulling up lawn chairs around our booth. Lack of a booth, but we're working on it. Our table
Around our table.
And just sitting and enjoying and collabing and bringing adult beverages and other things that may or may not have been
in the adult world, but yeah.
And we made some amazing new friends, veterans and non-veterans, people that were just from the space, came to the event and just wanted to hang out and loved the event, but then also found a kindred relationship with what WeP3 is doing, and how awesome was it? It was awesome.
It was awesome. It was awesome. If we would have had bread, we would have been breaking bread at the table, but I didn't bring any
buns.
Yeah, you broke your buns.
We broke some buns. I mean, we had a hamburger. You had a hamburger. I had some
old porkers. I call it tenderloin. It looked like pulled pork to me. It was kind of a different concept.
I think we got what, and this had nothing to do with the event, but I think we just got what the vendor wanted us to have.
Honestly, I think they just had a whole crap ton.
We'll take this, and this, and they're like, yeah, okay, we got you.
Here you
They
go.
handed it to you, and
we got cheese curds. We had cheese curds, and I loved it.
Jeremy Daniels, there were no damn tacos. I am going to make a committed effort to have tacos at every one of our events because of Jeremy Daniels.
I love it because
on the offhand, he flies up to Minnesota or drives or rides a horse or swims. You can swim to Minnesota, right?
You take the Mississippi.
Yeah. Oh, well, that'd be a heck of an uphill swim. Just know if you make it to Minnesota, there's going to be freaking tacos.
Tacos. Man. I don't even care. If,
every fixing you can imagine.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring a bag of tortillas everywhere I go. And if they just have hamburgers, I'm going to put the hamburger in the tortilla. And
there you go. Taco. Crush it up. Break it into tiny pieces.
We don't have to get over the top. We just put a little hot sauce on it. Taco. It's done.
I could do that.
Perfect. Oh, well, I'm doing some shout outs. Can I do another shout out really quickly? I was going
to talk about jambalaya tacos, but yeah, you can do your shout outs.
Dude, tacos are great. And you know who would love tacos on his birthday?
Shannon Book.
Shannon Book might like tacos on
Happy birthday to you.
Go Shannon Book.
Shannon Book.
He's just coming home
Book's
from
birthday. He just turned 28.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's like what, 30 or something now?
28.
Weirdly, he is a little closer to my age than I would have ever suspected. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Shannon.
He did not go to high school, Jesus.
That's because they only made it through middle school. Take that. So yeah, I want to, and I think I'm trying to find it again. I think it's our friend Robert's birthday as well.
Robert
Delusky.
Could be, maybe.
I think I saw it. Annie Hausers. It's nice that we're live, actually. I had a revelation, Jonathan. You'll appreciate this. You know that funny guy from Wisconsin? Do you ever watch him?
No, I didn't know they had any. I
can't remember his name. I'm going to Google it because you're going to have to watch it. And as I'm watching his reels, well, here's a little side trip, but
Not right.
Our friend Danny, shoot.
I have no
He's
idea
in this
where we're
picture.
going, Jonathan.
Just relax. Tommy Anderson, our friend Tommy Anderson, actually lives. So Tommy's in this picture. He is right in the middle with his hat on. So between me and Danielle, he lives out there in Bakersfield area. And this guy from Wisconsin actually lives next door to him now. Charlie Behrens is his name. He is funny AS. And he talks
Charlie
with
Barron.
Charlie Behrens, and it's Berens. And so it's Wisconsin, don't you know? But when I listen to myself as I'm cutting our podcast down, I'm never going to admit that I would have an accent like that. Come get in the boat with me. Oh my gosh. Well, I just got a notification about this as well. Jen Ford is live now. Hey, Jen Ford, thanks, but I can't come watch you because I'm a little busy. Sorry, Jen. Yeah. So, yeah, Charlie Behrens. He is funny. And then there's another guy that Manitowoc Minute. It's another guy. We can buy their T-shirts at Fleet Farm. It's crazy. They got T-shirts.
You don't have Fleet Farms down in Louisiana, do you?
No,
Never heard of it.
Yeah. Fleet.
Is that like a Costco or something?
No,
it's a man mall.
It's kind of like it's like if you have a Tractor Supply, would be like Dollar General of Tractor Supply. Fleet Farm is like the Walmart of Dollar General, but Fleet Farm would be the Walmart to Tractor Supply. That probably doesn't help at all, but
not a little bit.
How about Menards? You know Menards? Save big
yeah,
money.
I've heard of them.
Kind of
They're
like
TikTok
Menards.
famous.
no, not like Menards at all.
Yeah, kind of like Menards, but it's fun.
Lowe's would be like Menards.
You know what? When Wyoming boy, go back. Do you have TSC? Do you have the tractor store?
I just said
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, we have a Tractor Supply company.
Yeah, that's the one. It's kind of like
It's also I just found this out, but Tractor Supply Company also has a pet store as well.
A pet store?
yeah.
It's called
See,
Pet Sense.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know you can buy chicks and turkeys and stuff from Tractor Supply during the spring year.
Yeah, they just redid the Pet Sense here, and then now it has a Buy Tractor Supply underneath. So I just found that out. Maybe it's just local. I don't know. I didn't look it up, but
Maybe.
ours is owned by Tractor Supply.
We're all over the place. Did you get to the end of your story, Aikman?
no, that was just a side trip. What was my story? What was I talking
I think you wanted to tell me that
You're
Tom,
talking to us about
the veteran.
The Charlie Behrens guy. So just imagine your TSC with your horse tack and your pet food in the store, and that's Fleet Farm. And then I would get you a shirt from there because they have them. Charlie Behrens. Never mind. Go watch his videos. They are funny. They're funnier if you know a little bit about the fact that it's absolutely 100% next door to the truth.
Or you can sit around and watch this shipwreck, train wreck, go wherever the hell it's going. That's another option, I suppose. What the heck?
Jeremy, thank you for keeping me on track. I didn't even know what I was talking about. I was typing a couple messages in between there, so I apologize. I digress. So let's put the train back on the tracks. Mark, it's your turn.
We need one of them trucks like Mater. They can just throw a hook and grab it, pull it in.
A crane truck.
Have you guys ever had potato salad? Because one time the turtle crossed the road That's how good it is. Well, so we had Shadow Mark on last night, and Shadow Mark is a brother podcast group. It's got Thump and Joe Domingo on it, and that's not the real names, but
Joe Mingo.
Joe Mingo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said Domingo. You're right, Joe Mingo.
You were so close.
I know. I was doing that from the hip. How often do I do that? So it's not the real name. So that's where we have problems with that. And we understand and know why, but that's their story. We'll let them share it. And we got Jason Steiner in the house. Y'all good, brother. Y'all good. You can go check it out on Facebook or on YouTube anytime you want. So don't be bummed.
We talk about you a little differently.
Busy man's a busy man. We get it.
Yeah.
So we had half of the guys from the Shadow Mark podcast. We had Thump with us last night, and generally his story was, mom wanted him to go to college. He didn't really think college was for him, so he decided to go back to kindergarten and join the Marine Corps. And so, I mean, that's, it is what it is. He had to learn how to eat crayons first. And then mom wasn't happy, but he was in aviation ordnance, and he did that thing. Came out of the military, 10 years of firefighting as well. And they came together to create a podcast. They're like, this is how we are going to continue to serve our men and women, our country. We're going to create the Shadow Mark podcast. And so they're out there. Go check them out when you get a chance to. I love that he says, and it's so weird. I don't want to make it sound like we're stealing anyone's thoughts. So you need to go back to episode 1 through 164 to hear our lingo a little bit and understand we're here to serve. That's what we're here for. He felt, boy, you guys need some cuddle time over there? What's going on? You and your new man?
It's good. Jeez. Just need a hug.
Get a room, will you, for Pete's sakes?
My gosh. Not like him.
Something that Thump said last night is we all fought for the rights of the people to disagree with what we think. So what we need to do is just love everybody. And we love the words. We love the thought. We love the ideation. And you know what? We love Shadow Mark. So keep up the good work, gentlemen. Yeah, exactly, Jeremy. We got to keep the PG ratings, and we don't want to. Last week Steiner was all up about grandma's cookies, and this week we got who knows what's going on over there. We need some censorship is what we need.
Everyone needs it. I think I named the episode "Shut Up," and then I can love you.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. We made it clear, the Shadow Mark is always welcome in what we're doing, and I feel invited to their world as well. So, yeah, you got to add grandma's cookies on the front of that, Steiner.
The Minnesota State Fair has Sweet Martha's. I ate my fair share.
That's not the cookies he's talking about.
I know. They can be.
You had Sweet Martha's cookies?
I did.
How'd that happen?
As someone brought them home from the fair.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
My daughter is so smart. She knows. She knows to take a baggie because they give you a bucket and the cookies are warm and then they just pile them until they're like this far up over the bucket. So she's like,
you guys got to see this. This is a Minnesota staple, and I'll get it going. You keep talking. Jonathan, you can talk too.
Jonathan, you got some stuff.
Talk about these cookies, Andrea. I'm hungry.
I'm going to bring you some cookies to Hero Stock, but I'm going to tell you, today everybody's reading off my notes, so if they stall and stutter, I think Jonathan fixes them up to fit him, but you know, it's good stuff. So there might be a lot.
So I'll jump into the music real quick. Man, last night we had Joe Allen Christie, and I've been following him for a minute. He does lives on TikTok. And I've listened to him for a while now, thanks to Jason Steiner. But this guy he's fantastic. He's got a storytelling that ought to be written in books. But he's a musician, so he writes it in songs and he sings it out, and his songs are beautifully written, and they touch the heart. But he did 24 years in the Air Force, and typically my impression was, you know, like when you hear somebody did 24 years, you'd think they're pretty old, right? Not this guy. He must have joined young, or maybe I'm just getting old, and so the people that should be old are my age. Maybe that's it.
Sucks when that happens.
Oh, dang it! But he's got a good head, and I love where he's coming from with his music. And he talked about how the military is all one big brotherhood, and that, you know, we're all just brothers and sisters. And if you've ever worn a uniform, you understand where that's coming from. But the first song he sang was "Keep the Flag." And he dedicated that song to Gold Star families. I think he was much younger. I want to say he was 13 years old, he said, when he got to witness what transpires when someone is buried from a military funeral, and he said that stuck with him. And he was awed by the process and the way everything was handled. And, you know, it's a beautiful ceremony. It really is. It's also a little difficult to get through sometimes, but it's a beautiful ceremony nonetheless. But he didn't know guitar well. He seemed to think that his voice needed some work for some reason, but I think he did just fine. But he started taking guitar lessons and voice lessons, and he just kind of fell in love with the whole process. And he says now he'll probably never stop taking them. The second song that he sang was "Freedom to Me," and the song is about freedom. And you know, everybody has their own definition. What's freedom to you may not be freedom to me. You might want freedom to do crossword puzzles, you know. I but not everyone's opinion is the same, and not everyone's outlook on life is the same. So what I desire in life may not be what you desire in life, and it's the freedom to pursue whatever makes you happy. So what's freedom to you may not be freedom to me, and that's kind of what the song was about. And the third song was "Grandpa's Fishing Hole," and this one kind of gets me in the feels a little bit every time I hear it. But his grandpa was his mentor, I guess you'd say, is the guy he looked up to, and he was always there for him. And now he's his daughters just got married, and I had this conversation with him last night. I think this song "Grandpa's Fishing Hole" is about to have a whole different meaning for old Joe Allen. Anyways, Andrea, can you grab the link off of the last night's show and throw it up here for his Spotify and all that? Because I would like everyone to go follow Joe Allen Christie. Sorry, I had a momentary lapse of judgment there. That isn't so momentary. It happens all the time. But yeah, he's a great guy. If you ever get a chance to follow him on TikTok, he does live music on TikTok quite often, and he talks about each of his songs on there. And it's a great place to listen to him and get to know him as a person, as well as enjoy his music in a live setting. So there you go.
We're gonna try. Let's try real quick to play Keep the Flag. We're gonna try it. Last night we had some issues. I don't know. We're running some weird new things. I'm sure the platform forgot to tell us about, but it is what it is. We're gonna try this. Mr. Joe Allen Christie with Keep the Flag.
It has that volume thingy on the bottom of it again. You're muted.
I know it does. That says it's playing, but it's got that. So that can just make me real crabby. Is what it is. We'll figure out what this mess is all about. Ugh.
Could you do the old fashioned
another song? What's that?
Can you do the old fashioned way of just sharing it on YouTube? Or do they?
We can try.
They ding us, I think, don't they?
We can try. Yeah, Robo Gremlins. You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
So let me try it this way. Well, of course, when you do it that way, they want you to. All right, so let's see. We'll try this. This is a different way of doing it, but we'll try this and see how it works. Share screen. Got audio?
He woke up one morning to the sound of a telephone ring. His dad was lacing his boots, bags were packed up to go away. He was 7 years old when his daddy left to fight in a war. He's too young to understand what for. He said, "Be brave, my son, I'll be home soon." The boy held on to hope till he got that awful news. And as they folded up the stars and stripes, 21 guns pointed towards the sky. As the shots rang out, he flinched a little each time. Then a soldier in his best dress walked up to him, and you know the rest. But through his pain, the soldier's words fell flat. He said, "You keep the flag. I want my daddy back." There ain't no book on how life can go on without his daddy. Their house ain't a home. And there's certain things a mama just don't get, like baiting a hook or oil in a catcher's mitt. She watches him play catch with a wall. He's talking to his daddy like he never left at all. And as they folded up the stars and stripes, 21 guns pointed towards the sky. As the shots rang out, she flinched a little each time. Then a soldier in his best dress walked up to her, and you know the rest. But through her pain, the soldier's words fell flat. She said, "You keep the flag. I want his daddy back." As time passed together, they moved on. And through the years, his memory stayed strong. The flag they never wanted now sits proudly on the mantle to give honor to the man that gave his all. And as they folded up the stars and stripes, 21 guns pointed towards the sky. As the shots rang out, he flinched a little each time. And a soldier in his best dress walked up to him, and you know the rest. But through his pain, the soldier's words fell flat. He said, "You keep the flag." He said, "You keep the flag. I want my daddy back." The flag they never wanted now sits proudly on the mantle to give honor to the man that gave his all.
Yeah,
There it was.
that was one song he said sometimes it's hard to get through.
Yeah, it's hard to sit and listen to. Blah, 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 blah. John Christie, you're the beast, man. Thank you for your amazing message, your amazing drive, and the talent you have that can put the action of the men and women of this country into lyric and into song. We appreciate you, brother. Yay!
Thank you, Jason. I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, what's going on?
What is that?
What was that?
Oh, why are you putting 30 AI voices on there? That's where you get those stupid noises?
No. No.
Anyway, Jason told you unmute it. Pause.
Yeah, Jason don't know his butt from his ear on this part here. Sorry.
It works. It's funny for the transaction.
Jason's been on almost as many podcasts in the last 6 months as we've hosted.
Oh my gosh.
Unmuted.
He knows how this stuff works. Wow, first day of school. I gotta watch.
Jason just applied to be the engineer for our podcast. What happened?
Let's let it start in October. We'll give him some time.
You're on next week, brother. You're on next week.
Training is this long.
All right. This is no joke. This is not an exaggeration. In fact, I'm confident this is a misrepresentation because this is how Sweet Martha's cookies Can you put a lid on that thing? No.
That's why you take a baggie.
That is how they serve it. And
Yep.
I don't know what it costs now, but at one time it was like $6. It's probably 12.
I think
whatever.
it's 18. I think it's 18, and the buckets are smaller.
But this is not an exaggeration. As many cookies as they can fit on there that will not fall off. And
some do. Mm-hmm.
There are what do you call that? Friendly fire. I can't remember the exact terminology. I want you some losses because of the cause. But the really cool thing is at one time, I think it's $1 now, but at one time you could go at the Minnesota State Fair and go to the milk booth, give them 25 cents, and you could have all you could drink milk, and you could take your Sweet Martha's cookie jar there and just absolutely dip cookies in milk until you couldn't move. That was my favorite. That was my son's favorite thing to do.
Let's keep in mind Peterson did not grow up in Minnesota. This is his adult memories.
This is my child. There's a place that I go to now, so you guys understand. Sorry. The Minnesota State Fair is the #1 state fair in the country.
It's the second biggest in the country. Did you know that? Second.
Who's got the first?
I don't know.
I swore we looked it up yesterday, and I was pretty sure it was Minnesota. Texas has 3 different state fairs, just so we know. That's a different thing altogether. But I go to a place called Giggles there, and Giggles has like game food, like walleye cakes and elk hamburgers and stuff like that. That's my favorite place to go. And then they got adult beverages there too, and they do like the s'mores beer, which is interesting. It's worth having once a year, but it's not something you buy at the grocery store.
It is Texas. We're bigger than New York. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. Yes, thank you, Sweet Martha's. I probably can't eat another cookie for a couple months now.
That looks amazing. I'm just saying.
That
but
bucket
they're
of
warm.
cookies?
Ooh, you gotta keep in mind it was 100 degrees. You know this temperature thing. It was 100 degrees and 88% humidity that day. So when you put them in the car and you drive home, you get home, you got one big cookie in your bucket. You pour milk over it, eat it with a spoon. Yeah, they're good stuff. No matter what, it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, it could be because I'm on like hour 21 of fasting. So
you are?
Yeah.
What? It's not Mardi Gras. What is this?
Better lifestyle.
Yeah. See, I say that every other week too. I got
better me, better lifestyle. That's what I'm hoping for.
All right, go get it, brother. We support you.
You might have to if I wait any longer.
Here we go. Hi, buddy.
What
is this today? You're not
how
usually like this.
cute. Yeah.
You're not usually like this.
Get a room.
He wants to play fetch.
We could probably make a cookie taco. I just bring a tortilla, throw some cookies in it.
Hey, they have dessert sushi. Why not have a dessert taco?
Oh yeah.
Well, there's the
like
Choco.
Kiwis and strawberries.
There's already the Choco taco. Come on.
Is that a Taco Bell thing?
No, that's an ice cream thing.
You're so
you don't know what a Choco taco is?
I know what it is.
A waffle cone and yeah.
I think we used to get them in school even.
Really?
Yeah.
They're not gonna have that in school now for sure.
We didn't even hardly have refrigerators, so it was a real treat.
Well,
the refrigerator covered wagons.
Laura Ingalls were worried about Pa.
way back then, y'all didn't even have freaking air conditioning, did you?
That's not funny.
Just got running water recently. You, Jesus, and Laura Ingalls.
Right. Oh boy. Well, okay. Let me just, since we got to this point, let me share just really quick because I think we got some sort of thing in
I'm
Nebraska.
sharing first.
Nebraska's coming
Choco
up.
Taco.
Oh boy, here we go.
There's had a Choco Taco.
Yeah, he had one. Telling you, Taco Bell made one, or Taco John's.
Oh yeah.
The nightcap. Nightcap, flavor 5. You know, in school today they brought us coffee, but teased us that it was whiskey the next round. And never saw the whiskey cart.
What
kind of leadership do we have? There's no kids yet. Let's get the. Oh man. So Hero Stock is coming up, you guys. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks till I Hero Stock. So, and then
not even 2 weeks. We're gonna be home in 2 weeks.
We'll be home and back in school for a day in 2 weeks. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty fun. Jonathan,
Jeremy
don't
Daniels.
fast on that day, please.
Huh?
Don't fast on that day.
Jeremy Daniels got his Choco Taco from the Swans, man.
Probably Friday and Saturday are going to be a day off from fasting. Just so you know. You can fast on Sunday.
I mean, I got 4 to 8. I can eat 4 to 8.
Oh.
Yeah. It's only supposed to be 20 and 4. It's fine.
It's not starvation. It's not a.
Yeah, no. I got standards. I fast for 20 hours and then I eat 3 hamburgers.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Oh, sweet. By the way,
for keeping me up.
Iowa has the 4th largest state fair. How's that?
4th. What? Minnesota's the 1st?
Texas, Minnesota, New York.
Which Texas one?
It's just the state fair in Texas. Dude, if I'm going to drive 10 hours to get to the state fair, it's not going to be the Minnesota State Fair anymore. So I'd be past Nebraska into whatever south of Nebraska. Kansas? Maybe? I'd be to Kansas State Fair.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that's what we got coming up. Is Hero Stock and Summit Ridge Farms will be happening September 9th as well. Thank you to them over at Summit Ridge. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing with your Highlander beef cows. And then next week on our lovely, we got your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime. We will be gifted with appearances by Joel Grant Felici and Tim Labatsky. I'm having a hard time because I gotta go have someone say his last name. Felici or Felici?
Felici.
Felici?
That's how I say it myself. I mean, he might say it different.
He did share with me one time how it's pronounced, and I'm such a terrible human being. I don't remember.
Right. I'm sorry. What are you guys doing to me?
Like,
one day at work, and Andrea's no fun. After 5. Yeah. I'm exhausted.
That's what waking up at 5 a.m. does to you, huh?
No, today was a sleep-in day. Gotta start your week out right.
I had to be there at 7, which I know is not early, but 7 was we started at 7 today.
How could they keep you till 4?
Life's life, man.
That's outside your contract hours.
You do what you're told for a couple days. That's it.
I'm gonna disagree. No, Felici.
If you get the chance, we really need you to get out there and check out WeP3 Radio. Link is in the comments. Thanks to Michael Madsen and Foxhole Internet Radio Network for getting it out there. It's I don't know. it's 100% veteran and first responder. Right now, if you're listening, you'd be listening to Creed Fisher, veteran, and excited to be there. Also, if you get the chance, we would love it if you would go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to it. What do you get when you subscribe to that? Well, I just changed the link, so I don't got to back up, but it won't let me. It's frozen. So you guys know in the show notes where it used to be our YouTube link, now is our radio station. For some reason, it pasted and copied.
You wrecked our sheet. Oh my gosh.
It's not letting me. Oh, it is letting me. I did let me. Never mind. I got it. I fixed it.
We only have it in 3 places in the show sheet so that we don't forget it.
Control copy.
I already got it.
Got her. No, it didn't. Dag nabbit. Freaking technology. All right. What are you going to see on our YouTube channel? You're going to see all of our WeP3 weekly debriefs. You're going to see all of our We Got Your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime. You'll see all the artists that we bring onto our show. We got to update a little bit more. You'll see some antics. Hopefully, we'll get some antics from this thing called Hero Stock down there in the old great state of Nebraska. I am not. Nah. Is this where we start hammering on Husker fans and stuff? Is that? Oh, of course, Jonathan's going to talk about LSU Tigers. Psst. Psst. Oh, he's wearing one. How's that happen?
Whoop, whoop. They got good colors.
Yeah, they do.
Hey.
You know what else?
Very afraid of the mighty and vicious Minnesota Gopher. It's coming after you.
I know what happens when you put tiger and a gopher together.
Tigers cry.
Goldie Gopher is taking the upper hand.
Oh, right. Operator, that's probably me. I just can't figure out which button to push half the time, but
Stalling.
That's all we got.
It is really all we got, but it's been a fun week for sure.
Yeah. Do we need to remind people that we had to cancel an event in October?
No.
Okay. Moving on.
We can. We're not doing Nashville Takeover this year. It's very sad.
So sad.
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
But I did see a message, you guys in Minnesota and nearby. Maybe Nebraska people like this. We have some friends at Legacy Hero Hunt. You can look them up on Facebook, Legacy Hero Hunt, and they've already booked up their October hunt, but they take openings first come, first serve for their spring hunt. There's no dates yet, but it's a members only page. So I was just checking with Kelly to see if I can invite people or if I can send her some names. So Jonathan, if you can get here, but I can't tell you what day, but if you can get to Minnesota in the early spring, and do what did we hunted? Pheasants and
chuckers.
Chuckers.
Taste
is the same. Yeah, do you get chuckers down there?
No.
And then the fun.
Right a little further south.
There's like a steeplechase hunt. It's very fun. So, yeah, good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. So, having said that, what do we got for a closing, Peterson? Got anything?
We could. I was trying to pull up Legacy Hero, but I got my wrong Facebook page open right now.
You're trying to pull up what?
I was going to pull up Legacy Heroes page.
Here, I got them right here. What do you want me to do? Just share my screen?
Yeah.
All right, so this is Legacy Hero Hunt. You can find them on Facebook. Just typing this in. But this is what it looks like. I have this bright orange sweatshirt for sure and a t-shirt. Members only. So like I said, I don't know. You just have to ask your permission. Oh, look, I can invite. I can invite. So here's what she said. Spring 2024, they'll take up to 60 veterans. You must register. Veterans and military hunt only. If you would like to pre-register for this large all-day hunt and shoot, please register on our website. Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. It's on the website. This is the first big one we have planned since COVID. More info is located on our website or the featured pinned post. Let me know if you have any other questions. Looking forward to having you join us. It's fun. It's laid back. Here's their website. I'm going to copy it and put it on our link here. First come, first serve. People offer to guide. You can commit to be a guide as well. It's that's a long link. There you go, guys. Legacy Hero Hunt. I should probably explain what that is, huh? There you have it. I hunted in it. I've never shot anything living. And I had a blast.
Pardon the pun.
There was two sorts of hunts. Oh, excuse me. Two sorts of hunts that day, and it was very fun. Very, very, very fun. So the Mellows do a great job. Their board is amazing. Enjoyable people, enjoyable groups, enjoyable day. It was chilly. It was cold. AS. I don't know why. Peterson, I got accused of being you. Tim Newton, you guys check out Tim Newton. He's got a post. I guess they're putting out a band calendar for sale soon. They're in the waterfall in some swim.
I did see that.
I told him they were pretty sexy, and he said it must be Peterson posting on your phone. That's funny.
Why was I posting on your what? Tell me more. He said
it must be you because I told him he was awfully sexy. He thinks that's you.
Yeah, I would say that.
You would. Well, I think I used the AF behind it, so he knows that's not me.
You're right.
That's not me. It's not the way I talk.
Yeah.
All right. Did you figure out something for?
Oh, what? Do you want us to play a song?
I thought you had something.
Oh, well, we played Joel and Christie earlier.
Shannon Book, it's his birthday.
Yeah, that's what you say. Shannon Book's birthday.
Book.
Yeah, let's do Book.
I don't know that we got it. Like, all of his songs always are like make you cry.
They do. I don't think we have a different kind.
All the stuff that we got preloaded is make you cry stuff.
I wish we had his guitar. Star Spangled Banner. That's rocking.
Nice.
I'm looking through. I'm sorry. Now we are stalling. Burr. Hey, how about Lake and Lindale still here?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Good one.
Hey, come check us out this Sunday. Yeah, we got your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime, 1800 Central Standard Time. We're here every Monday at 4:30 to share what WeP3 is doing with our debrief. And who knows what antics we're always getting into. We're going to be doing some overhauling here soon and make some changes, and you'll be seeing a lot. I don't know, can't say a lot more because we do what we can with what we got, and but we are bringing some more people into the network and are going to hopefully put some people to work a little bit more. Again, we always have the opportunity if you want to serve. Gift of time, talent, or treasure always helps. We do have an immense need for some technologically savvy people who can upload musics and stuff like that for the radio station, social media all the time. We had not a complaint because we leave our channel open for any veteran organization to share their needs. But we have some people advertising for social media directors right now. We would love to have a person of that caliber into our space. We'll keep working on it. But at the end of the day, we're here for our brothers and sisters. So we got Lake and Lindale still here. Check you when the smoke clears. Patriot Pride.
Peace.
say for certain that there's any gold left in these hills. Perseverance pays us all, they say, and I just pray that it will. Each night the wolves howl, I scream back so they think I feel no fear. While I try to fall asleep, they just laugh and wonder why I'm still here. But I'm still here. I'm still here. I watch the flicker in the flame. I stay the same Planted all my pennies, call it gambling, 'cause there's no guarantee that I'll see any return, or did I bury all I have with this dream? Doubters call me crazy, saying that it's just a matter of time. Waiting for the day I pack my bags so they can say that they were right. They were right. Ooh, yeah, but I'm still here. I'm still here. I watch the flicker in the flame. I stay the same Each night the wolves howl, I scream back, I'm still here. They all call me crazy, oh, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. I watch the flicker in the flame. I stay the same, all the things they may change. I'm always gonna